What's up, camera nerds? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a practical vlog setup for the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and I just wanted to go over the setup before we jump into that video. The lens that I used is the 11mm 1.8. So what I like most about this lens combination is it allows you to get wide enough field of view for hand holding out in front of you for vlog setup. You can use the active steady shot inside the camera, so you're allowed to get really stable footage and it doesn't crop in too much, where you can still do a vlog. I think this is pretty much the best choice that you can go with for this setup. Attached to the camera is the Peak Design cuff, and this just allows me to have a little bit more security when vlogging. I do something interesting. I just find it more comfortable to flip it upside down for vlogs, and when I'm filming in front of me, I just flip it right side up, and this just allows me to have an extra point of contact. I do use the Peak Design capture clip on the bottom. This is my favorite tripod plate. And then last but not least, I do use a step-up ring on the lens. This is a 55mm to 67mm, and I use fixed ND filters. So these are the Nisi Pro Nano ND filters, and I use these for, getting those nice blurry backgrounds. You're gonna wanna definitely use an ND filter to allow you to get those apertures at 1.8 in broad daylight. So I have a couple of Nisi fixed ND filters. Just allows me to get really nice blurry background. And personally, I don't use variable NDs just because there's just a lot of weird color shifting, but you guys can decide for yourself if that's going to fit your workflow. But that's it. This is pretty much my vlogging setup for this video and pretty much going forward. And in this video, I do a small comparison between the ECM-B10 microphone and the built-in microphones inside the Sony camera. This is kind of a popular option I've seen a lot of people use. Allows you to attach directly to the hot shoe of the camera, and you don't need to use any cables. It sounds really good from what I can tell on the footage, but I'll let you guys be the judge. So without further ado, let's jump into today's vlog. Well, today we are actually on assignment. We are going to film some pretty important areas in the Central Valley here, particularly Fresno. And we're actually doing this for a client that wants kind of like a highlight reel of some important landmarks on their website. So I thought I'd do a little vlog, take you guys along with me, and try out some gear that you may be interested in if you're looking for some accessories for the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. So this right now, what you're hearing me, is the built-in mic in the ZV-E10 Mark II, but we will be testing it against the external shotgun mic, the ECM-B10 microphone. But is it needed? Do you really need it? We'll find out in this video, and you get to follow along with some photography. But I need to get some gas, so let's go. So it is 6:20, just before sunrise here, and hopefully we could capture the first destination, which is going to be the Welcome to Fresno sign, which is pretty much the most iconic sign that we have here in Fresno. It's pretty, it's well photographed, and a lot of people use it for, marketing or just kind of signifying where their area is. So we're gonna go there first, hopefully get some good light. Oh yeah, and by the way, throughout the whole video, on the bottom here, I will put kind of which shot is using the built-in microphones and which shot is using the ECM-B10. Really good aperture at 1.8, and yeah, like you just like blur out the whole background. Looks amazing. All right, let's continue. And potential problem, I don't know if it will be, but I only have 2 batteries for the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I just have one of the extended battery ones and one of the stock batteries. So we have kind of a lot of destinations to go to. So we will see if this will work, I guess, or maybe we'll have to charge in the car. That remains to be seen. But yeah, let's find out. So here we are at the Welcome to Fresno sign. So let's get some shots. Kind of an iconic sign for Fresno. By the way, we're using the ECM-B10 microphone, so hopefully that works out better. Yeah, flying the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Let's get some shots. All right, so we wrapped up the Welcome to Fresno sign, and we are heading to location number 2, Old Fig Garden. So this is another historical landmark for Fresno. So let's go to it, check it out. And just a quick update on the battery. Well, I've already burned through 50%, and we have quite a lot of different destinations to go to. So I'm a little bit worried. So I have this little car charger that's gonna start charging up the battery. But yeah, not ideal. This is probably the most historic place in Fresno. They have lots of really nice, beautiful homes, lots of character, and we have Christmas Tree Lane here as well, which is awesome. Welcome to the San Joaquin Riverview Conservatory. And despite popular belief, there is no river. Well, at least not this time of year. And just in case you've been keeping track on the mic test here, I've come to the conclusion very early in the video that it is way too cumbersome to keep a long shotgun mic on top of such a compact camera, and it just doesn't physically fit in my bag. So I haven't reviewed the audio footage, but yeah, the votes are in, and I think I'm just gonna use the built-in mic that's on the ZV-E10 Mark II, and hopefully it sounds good to you, because this is what I'm gonna be using. I mean, from time to time I definitely will use a lav mic, but yeah, yeah, the shotgun mic is not the way to go as far as form factor. But to be thorough in this test, I will add the shotgun mic on right now so you guys can get a sense of what it sounds like. I'm about, I'd say, 3 or 4 feet away out here in beautiful Fresno. It's only 90 degrees and it's approaching 110 very quickly. All right, let's get the shotgun mic on. And now you are listening to me with the shotgun mic, again, about 3 to 4 feet away. And this is what you can expect. Volume set around 5 or 6. And hopefully it sounds pretty good. Again, I don't think I will be using it because, to be fair, it just totally kills the form factor. Still good shotgun mic though, still will use it. It's just not for travel. I don't think, it's just not gonna work for my setup. And then for sake of thoroughness, we got some wind going on. Here's what it sounds like without the windscreen muff thing on top. To be fair, I will keep this on at all times, even though it does add a weird type of hairdo to my camera. But you know, this is what it sounds like without that. We got some fairly light gusts, maybe a mile or two. But yeah, let me know if you can hear a difference. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little behind the scenes vlog using this vlog setup. Be sure to subscribe, like this video if you found it useful, and leave a comment down below of what different combinations you would like to see with the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. All right, camera nerds, happy shooting, and I'll see you guys on the next one.